Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks. We talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, uh, this week has been great. We've got the Fed rate cut possibly coming, and of course, Bitcoin is going up. And we just had CPI data last Wednesday, but in lieu of that, Broadcom surged on Friday. On Friday, I have a fractional portfolio I'm building. Broadcom, or ticker symbol AVGO, was up 24.43%. So Broadcom Technology had a good earnings call, and the stock shot up on that news. Also, on Friday, there was a conference uh, for Sound Hound, and shares ripped from about $13 a share up to about $17 a share. Okay, so in just 2 weeks, the share price of Sound Hound AI, this is voice recognition, generative AI intelligence, where it can determine your order at your local Dairy Queen or any of these quick serve restaurants. SoundHound is the artificial intelligence voice recognition software that can, uh, generate your order pretty quickly without human intervention. Okay, so that's pretty cool technology. So this share price doubled from just about trading $8 to $17 in 2 weeks. And again, I did post it here. SoundHound was up on Friday, 24%. And of course, you got your regular SoFi Technologies and Palantir, another artificial intelligence stock humming along. Okay. So real quickly, we'll just talk about SoundHound because I wanted to do a follow-up video. I didn't have time to do one on Friday, but let's go over to the SoundHound website. Okay, here we are on the SoundHound website, and one of the main headlines is uh, say hi to voice rec generative AI at the Consumer Electronics Show in 2025. SoundHound AI will be there. They will have a booth, and Consumer Electronics Show will be January 7th through the 10th. Okay, so that be industry uh, people will be uh, demoing a lot of this technology. SoundHound, one of the hottest stocks in the last 2 weeks. Now, it may be a momentum play. Like I said, the stock has doubled in 2 weeks. I've never seen that in a stock double. But will this stock go up? I don't know exactly, but will this stock continue to gain value with new partners as they come along? Okay, so this is the SoundHound website, and here are the partners: restaurants, automotive, smart devices, hospitality, and other contact centers. So that's like customer service when you call in about your cell phone or your credit card. So these are the industries that they are impacting. Uh, and they have a demo video of a order going through drive-through, pulled pork sandwich, all generative AI. Okay, so this is AI by voice AI adoption. Deliver value for businesses. Uh, Number one, elevate the customer experience. Number two, increase your brand and your customers and access to data to drive insights. And the technology speaks handles over 25 languages. So that's the power of SoundHound. Just a quick overview of SoundHound and its industries. It impacts quick serve restaurants with drive-throughs and then several other industries, contact centers, customer service, hospitality, smart devices, automotive, and other restaurants. Okay, discover the power of voice AI solutions in your industry. Okay, so that is the power. Again, they had a conference on this past week, and so that's why the stock is moving. But only time will tell. In the last earnings call, uh, they mentioned Sound Hound on earnings call back on November 12th. Uh, Sound Hound is working with premier quick serve burger and chicken restaurants around the world, and have recently Torchy's Tacos, one of the largest chains with hundreds of stores. So that's one of their main partnerships. But also, SoundHound works with other franchises such as Firehouse Sub, Five Guys, Panda Express, Beef O'Brady's, as well as other large pizza chains, and that may include Papa John's as well. And with Applebee's, they have penetrated a little over 2/3 of their locations, and also Chipotle and Casey's are two other restaurants still left to remain to get fully implemented. So again, several industries, not just restaurants, quick serve, but also several brand names you know in the quick serve restaurant industry. SoundHound, generative AI recognition, able to recognize your order with just your voice. Okay. So now we'll go over to the news. Okay, it is Sunday night, so just the futures market is in the green for the Dow futures, S&P futures, Nasdaq futures. The oil is down, and the U.S. 10-year Treasury note index is down as well. Stocks futures are a little changed as Wall Street gears up for potential rate cut this week. So as we know, the Fed will make a rate cut possibly this week, or the decision will be made and it will be delivered. Okay. So that'll be this Wednesday, I believe. Uh Majority of Americans are ready to support Trump in large parts of his agenda. Again, Trump was named um, Time Person of the Year, and he came down to the New York Stock Exchange on last Thursday. Also, we have Amazon and the endangered future of the middle manager. This is Mr. Jassy, the current CEO of Amazon. And Senate plans to vote on bill that will increase Social Security benefits for some pensioners. And Buffett Berkshire is having its best year since 2021, despite a buyback freeze and stock selling spree. So we know that he sold out of Apple this past year and Bank of America. It would seem like one of the greatest investors would be investing in this market. Okay, but Berkshire Hathaway strategy of late has been to sell its Apple shares and Bank of America stock for whatever reason. Maybe they're looking at a larger acquisition. And believe me, Berkshire Hathaway gets stocks and shares at 15, 20% off. So it really doesn't matter whether he's buying or selling. This guy's a multi-billionaire, and he can get it at any price. Well, at least a deeper discount than the average retail investor. So, but he's decided to stay on the sidelines, and or at least his company. So that is the news, and now we'll go over to my other portfolio. Okay, here we are, my Charles Schwab, and today, I would say Friday, the market closed on a good note, where Tesla shares up 4.34%. We also had SoFi Technologies up again, up 2% after taking a rest for a couple days, hovering around 15, 16 $15, $16 per share. Also, we had Palantir Technologies jump on Friday for 3.92%, and we had Marvell Technologies jump over 10%. So those were some top stocks on Friday. I did a quick video on Friday, but it was just to let people know that Sound Hound was the top performer at 23% and for a gain of $84. Okay, so Sound Hound took the cake. They were up over 23% on Friday. Uh, as I mentioned, they had a big conference this week, and you can check that out on SoundHound's website, as I've reviewed that as well. So I just wanted to go back to the Investor SoundHound site. Okay, real quick, we're on the Investor SoundHound site, and this is where you get information about earnings, press releases, new information. But if we go to the events and presentations, as I mentioned, there was a great conference on Friday where they updated shareholders on the value of this conversational AI that's becoming more and more like human. Okay, so that's SoundHound. Uh, Last Friday, it was the Barclays annual Global Technology Conference, and the CEO spoke, and Nitesh Sharan, the CFO, participated at this conference. So you can listen to this here on the Investor SoundHound site. And also you can listen to previous earnings call as I pulled the transcript where they talked about the quick serve partnerships. But some of the highlights: revenue up 89% and exceeding $25 million. This was notated on November 12th earnings call. Okay. And then also you can listen to the Piper Sandler Growth Frontiers Conference. This was back on September 11th. So, do your research. It's free. It's just not free and free as far as your time to do your research. Okay. So again, SoundHound, one of the hottest stocks in the last 2 weeks, doubling from $8 a share up to $17 a share. And let's take a look over on the Robinhood real quick. Okay, here we are in the Robinhood SoundHound over this last month. Like I mentioned, doubling in share price. Okay, so the past month shares been up over 158%. Back on November 21st, the shares were trading at $7, and today the shares are trading at $16. And as recent as November 27th, so let's go to December 1st. Okay, so as recent as December 2nd, they were trading as low as $9 per share, and today they're trading at nearly $17 per share. Okay, so SoundHound, extreme growth in the last month, doubling in share price. Okay, from $9 up to $17 per share. And as I mentioned on my previous video, in my position, I'm a little over 101%. Not quite bad on a small position in this portfolio. Okay, so that's the power SoundHound, up over 158%, a little over doubling, double and a half. And then this past week, they're up 9%. And then again on Friday, up 23%. Okay, so SoundHound, hot with momentum, realizing that this could pull back at any time. All right, so that's my video. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you on the next video.
Y'all know what 70 plus 70 is?